We have been asked to go over a Griddler or a nonogram puzzle to show you how to get started doing one of these puzzles. The screen in front of you is a 10 by 10 grid, 10 spaces across, 10 spaces down. The first thing you want to do is look for the largest number on your screen. The largest number on this puzzle is a 10, so it means 10 tiles across. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Those are all good tiles, and so we'll go ahead and highlight them. The next thing we'll do is we'll look up here. We see a 5. This puzzle is only 5 tiles high in this column, so we'll count 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We'll highlight that. The next thing we'll do is we'll look at this row going across. It has a 9. Out of 10 tiles across, 9 can be counted 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Or alternatively, it can be counted from this side, 9 going over to the left. Either way, those are the only two choices. Either way, these 8 tiles will always be highlighted. For this reason, we'll go ahead and highlight those 8 tiles. Okay. Now that these 2 tiles are highlighted in these rows, or in these columns here are now finished, and we can remove the remaining tiles. So we'll remove the remaining tiles in this column, the remaining tiles in this column, and then once again in this column there were only 2 good tiles, so we'll remove the remaining tiles in this column, and we'll remove them with the hammer. When we look over here, we see a number 2 up here. We already have 1 tile, so we know that the remaining tile in this set is going to be either this tile or this tile. It will never be this tile or this tile, so we can go ahead and remove those 2 tiles. We look at this bottom row. This row says that there are 2 sets of tiles of 1 each, with empty tiles on each side of the 1. So we've got 1 good tile. We'll go ahead and remove the empty tiles on each side of this 1 good tile. We look at this column. It says that there are 4 good tiles in this column. We count 1, 2, 3, 4, and then obviously we've got all the good tiles right there, and we'll highlight them. When we look at this top row, we see that there are 3 good tiles in this row. We already have 2 of them. The remaining tile could either be this one or this one. It will never be this one or this one. So we'll go ahead and remove those. Then once again, in this column with the 4 at the top, we see that there are only 4 tiles left in this column. So we'll go ahead and highlight the remaining tiles. We look at the bottom row and we see that we now have the remaining single tile highlighted. So we can remove the residual tiles. Once again, the column with the 4 at the top, we count down. There are only 4 tiles in this column, and we'll highlight those. Now, as you can see, This horizontal row has the 3 good tiles highlighted. The row is complete, and we can remove this remaining tile that's not used. In the same fashion, this column with the 3 at the top has only 3 tiles in it, and we can complete that column by highlighting that tile. Now if we look at this horizontal row going across, the first set has 5 good tiles in it. Let's see what we've got. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. That set is complete, and we can remove this residual tile. So now you see the 5 is crossed out. It also says there's 1 additional good tile in this row. There's 1 left over here, so that's got to be the good one, and we'll highlight that tile. We look up at the top here. The column is complete, has 2 good tiles. We look down. We see there's 1 residual tile that's not needed, and we'll remove it. There's 1 tile left in the game, in the puzzle. We look up at the top. There's 2 in this column. Additionally, we can look to the left and see that there are 9 tiles in this column, in this row. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Either way, this tile needs to be highlighted. And there you have your baby seal.